Hi, I'm Paul Hogarth. I'm one of the racing drivers in the Ferrari UK Challenge, and I'm going to take you through what I believe is quite a decent lap at Snetterton circuit. So you want to exit with as much power as you can to go up the hill, and it is quite an elevation, as you can see. We're going past probably must be, I don't know, 180 mile an hour. We'll be in 6th gear. And then going into Richardson, the first corner, turn 1, you really want to be on the brakes as late as possible and carry as much speed as you can, and take a fair bit of the curb on that first apex, and then get the power down and drift out towards the exit, heading down towards the first hairpin. It's a very, very tight hairpin. Again, you're late on the brakes, as late as you possibly can be. I prefer to get it right down to second and use that mechanical grip to really slow the car, and then try and get a nice clean exit. Into Palmer, you want to, again, you want to have a dab of the brakes just to get the car settled and on the nose, and then really carry as much speed as you can through there. And it's quite a late apex that you want there, really, and then again to get the power down to sort of drift out towards the exit curb. I think Agostine is properly, I'm treating it as a hairpin, so I'm going into that again as deep as I can, as late as I can onto the brakes, and you're coming down from 5th down to 4th and into 3rd, and again a late apex, wait again before you go for the throttle. And coming up to Hamilton, it's actually a very, very quick left-hander, and we take that in 5th gear, and again you want to be hugging the apex, and as soon as you're on the apex you want as much power as you can. And I'm a little bit different with that right-hander. I actually take an awful lot of curb on the right-hand side, probably as much as you dare, so you can get the maximum revs you can and power down that Bentley straight, which seems to go on forever. You just know that you are absolutely flat to the boards, and you're flat to the boards for a long, long time. And this is probably the hairiest part, really, is actually getting that car stop for that turn into the S's. You can make or break your lap there. I mean, you've really got to be incredibly late, but again, keep braking into that left-hander, and then set yourselves up for the right-hander, which is in 3rd gear. So you really need to just about stop the car before you turn it into that right-hand side. Just have enough grip, because you're now heading towards the famous bomb hole. You've got to be very, very brave into that. I go through there in 5th gear. I have a little lift just before we go into the bomb hole itself, and then it sucks you into that curb, and that curb then really holds you down, and again loads and loads of exit speed to carry right out and wash out on the exit curve itself. Now you've got to keep your pedal straight down, because you're going into Coram. Coram goes on forever and ever, this right-hander that just seems to take so long, but you've literally got to keep your throttle in as long as you dare, and then just ease out a little bit and feather it around the final parts of it, and then you're coming down to the final corner of the lap. Again, you don't want to be scrubbing off too much speed, because you've got to obviously get in there and not wreck your lap that you've spent so much time working on. And there is a little kink once you're through there, taking you onto the centre straight, but literally once you've delivered the power, once you're around that corner, that's it. You just keep your foot down and you're way up the centre straight from there.